and welcome to news around the world from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oyukola. In the news this evening, in Africa, Burkina Faso's junta has expelled the UN top official to the West African nation over a report about children caught up in the jihadist conflict. Caro Flore Simazneki was declared personnel non grata because of her role in drafting the report that came out in March. Covering a 2-year period, the study detailed more than 2,000 cases of reported child recruitment, killings, sexual violence, and abuse, blaming Islamist insurgent government, soldiers, and civilian defense forces. The military government, which came to power in September 2022 and is led by Captain Ibrahim Traore, said it had not been consulted by the UN, saying the report contained unfounded allegations. In Asia, high on a hill in the west of the Afghan capital, Kabul, behind a steel gate topped with barbed wire, lies a place few locals speak of and even fewer visit. The women's wing of a mental health center run by the Afghan Red Crescent Society, ARCS, is the largest of only a handful of facilities in the country dedicated to helping women with mental illness. Locals call it Kola or the Fortress. Moving to Australia, artificial intelligence AI has helped researchers generate what they believe could have been the faces of West convicts sent to Australia in the 19th century. The lives of 16 criminals transported from Angeles for crimes as small as stealing a handkerchief have been traced by a team of volunteers and researchers. They have used detailed prisoner records from the time, historical sketches, and where possible photos of the prisoners' modern-day descendants to create a profile of what they may have looked like. Most convicts had been found guilty of theft, with many being repeat offenders, but some were transported for crimes as petty as trampling on the tombs of the local aristocracy. Moving to Europe, the eldest son of Norway's crown princess has been charged with 32 offenses, including 4 counts of rape, a prosecutor says. The charges against Mahiru Borg Hoiby, a 28-year-old boy, include the abuse of a former partner and violations of restraining orders against another former partner. He was born from a relationship before Crown Princess Mette married Crown Prince Haakon, who is the future king of Norway. In South America, a Peruvian woman has been accused of attempting to smuggle $70,000 worth of cocaine and ecstasy into Bali, concealed in her underwear and a sex toy. The woman, who was only identified by the initial NS, was stopped by customs officials who felt she was acting oddly, police said. The 42-year-old has been charged under Indonesia's drug laws and if found guilty, could face the death penalty. On to the last news. This evening, in North America, flight crew at Air Canada have ended the dispute with the airline, which had grounded flights and stranded thousands of passengers since Saturday. A tentative agreement was announced by the union representing flight attendants and confirmed by the airline, which said flight will resume later today, Tuesday. More than 10,000 staff had walked out in protest at pay and scheduling. The deal has not been disclosed in full, though the union said it achieves transformational change for workers and the industry. The agreement will now be presented to members to be ratified. And that ends news around the world from Carnival Radio. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and Apple iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy your night.